Hello there, today I'm going to talk to you about how to build an online personal brand. This is a great time to focus on building a personal brand when everybody is actually working mostly from home. And it also gives us a time and space to build social connections online and build a brand. So first question is, why do we really want to build a personal brand? And some obvious reasons are because it creates awareness about who we are. It also helps us establish our credibility in this huge world so that people know that we exist and this is what we stand for. And it also allows to bring more opportunities for people who would like to engage with us. But the first thing is to find out where do you stand right now. And the simplest way to find out that is to Google yourself and see what Google shows. And that's exactly what everybody is going to see and learn about you. So you may want to just do that by putting your name in the search engine. Now, very important when you're in the process of building a long-term personal branding is to define your identity. What do you stand for? For example, I stand for facilitating transformations, and I also call myself transformist. And are you consistent with that branding and that message across different platforms? What are the various social platforms that you can leverage while you're building a personal brand? Some of them include LinkedIn, which is more for the professional connections. Facebook, mostly used for the social connections. Instagram, where you can, of course, share your pictures, and Twitter for short messages. Now, you can take a pick that you would want to be all these platforms, or you would want to be building more engagement in few of these platforms. And when you do that, of course, it will be important to you to focus on who is your audience, whom are you trying to connect with. Research and speak to them as if they are standing in front of you. Your posts, your messages, your blogs, your podcast are talking to them, and that way in the long term you continue to attract more of those, and that engagement is going to create more value in your relationship in the ways that you cannot even predict now. Therefore, be very clear about your value proposition. What is it that you stand for? What is it that you can offer when it comes to creating value for your audience? And try and be a credible source, which means that you will have to continue to work upon yourself. If you're in the business, keep sharing what success stories do you have, what challenges do you face, and how are you overcoming. And in order to be there as a genuine, engaging personal brand, you also need to be a good listener so that you know what's going on, how are people listening you, what are they perceiving, and how can you continue to improve that engagement and make it deeper and deeper. Therefore, the key thing is to make sure that you're creating more value, your content is useful, is strategic and focused, which requires more discipline. Because on the platforms, you will actually may have an urge and opportunity to share everything and anything. But sometimes it's okay. But it's important when you're building a long-term personal brand to be focused in your messaging. And of course, be responsive and be helpful. See if you see an opportunity where you can pitch in and offer somebody a help, and be always responsive. Leave your comments on other people's posts, on other people's blog, especially those whom you connect with more. And above all, be authentic. It's a transparent media. You cannot be a personality who's different in personal life and different in the online social life, because it'll catch up. And it happens all the time. In fact, most engagement happens when people show their vulnerability, when they talk about their struggles and talk about their failures and how they overcome, because everybody is a human and everybody learns from that. So learn that and learn to tell authentic stories, and you live your own personal brand every day and learn to share that with the world. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and feel free to share with others. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye-bye.